Hello, I'm going to teach you how to make some salsa. Now, what you can see in front of you are the ingredients you need. Some large tomatoes, a green bell pepper, a red bell pepper. You can have 2 red or 2 green bell peppers, it doesn't matter. Now we have 1 sweet onion, 2 jalapeno peppers, 1 habanero pepper, and over here we have minced garlic instead of having to deal with garlic cloves. Here's the Tupperware that we're going to put it all in. Okay, now let's start with cutting our tomatoes. Now, I'm using a fairly big, strong knife that's easy for cutting up food by pressing on it. Just slice up the tomato. From what I'm doing there, slicing it in small slices as you possibly can. Now there I made a mistake of not cutting out the stem. Later you'll see me pull the bits of the stem out. Right there I'm pulling it out. Make sure you get that out of there. It doesn't taste very good. Chop the tomato up as tiny as you can make it. It's going to get quite juicy. And put it in the container. Now I'm just going to skip ahead to... Now I've already cut up all 3 tomatoes and put them in the container. I've wiped my area clean. I'm using a big cutting board. Now I'm cutting the red bell pepper and just cutting it at an angle there so I can easily break off the stem and take it out and throw away because you don't want that bit. Now you can take most of the seeds out, but to have some in there is completely fine. Chop it up as tiny as you can. It may take a while. It's hard to chop a bell pepper into tiny bits. And there we have it in the container in tiny bits. Just going to fast forward through cutting the green bell pepper. Now cutting the large sweet onion. Cut the top and bottom half off and just put them aside. Then you're going to cut the onion in half and just peel off the first layer of the onion. Now when you cut these onions, they are going to cause you to tear up. I had quite a problem cutting the whole onion just by itself, so it's better to cut the onion before you cut the jalapeno and habanero peppers because you're going to want to touch your eyes. And if you've been cutting habanero and jalapenos and then you rub your eyes, it doesn't matter if it's been 20 minutes and you wash your hands 3 times, the spice, the oil that these peppers leave on your fingers are going to last for a while, so you're not going to want to touch your eyes. So now I'm cutting up the jalapeno and the habanero pepper. I want them cut up into as tiniest as possible because these are pretty spicy. You don't want big chunks of these. You want to cut as close to the stem as possible, then throw the stem away. Again, just cut them in as little bits as possible. And you're going to want to avoid touching it at all because, like I said, the oil gets on your skin and it lasts for a little bit. And you might accidentally wipe your eyes, and that's going to be trouble. So now I'm putting the garlic in. I just got a big spoonful. That'd be about 3 cloves of garlic, 3 good sized cloves of garlic. Put that in. You can put in as much as you want, and then mix it all up. Now you don't need the habanero peppers or jalapeno peppers or the garlic. That is all about preference and taste. It makes it much spicier. And now we're done.